Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, the honorable judges, respect teacher, and all the participants. I am truly honored to have this opportunity to speak on a subject that is not only timely but essential, empowering youth for a better future. It sounds hopeful, and it should be, but today I want to talk honestly about the obstacle that stand in our way, particularly in one of the most important tools for youth empowerment, and it's called education. We often say that education is the key for a brighter future, right? But what if the key is broken? Worse, and even the doors already open for some, while others are left knocking outside. In this generation, we already have the framework of a strong education system, like modern classroom, access to digital tools, and competent educators. However, the existence of such a system doesn't ensure the equality or ethical practice. Even within this well resort environment, some students resort to dishonesty during exam. Others gain unfair advantage from their family influence or privilege connection, securing spot in top institution without facing the same challenge as their peers. So while the system may appear comprehensive, it is not always so fair. Meanwhile, in other areas, students walk kilometers just to get to the school. They learn under a leaking roof with outdated book or no book at all. For those individuals, the hopes of receiving a quality education seem so far out of reach, like chasing stars on the horizon. Their opportunities are restricted not by their potential, but by the situation of their birthplace. Another pressing reality that we must acknowledge is that education policy is frequently influenced by the political agendas. In many nations, a change in government often brings a shift for educational direction. A new minister may introduce an entirely new curriculum, abandoning the priorities of previous administration. As a result, both students and educators are left in a state of uncertainty, forced to continuously adjust to evolving frameworks. So, how can we expect to build a stable and an effective education system if its foundation is in constant of instability? Dear my friends, how should we, as youth, respond to this reality? We need to be more than a student. We need to be advocates. We need to be voices for change. We must stand for fairness and education, whether it's calling to dishonesty or speaking up for those who are left behind. We must demand consistency, equality, and long-term vision of education system, not a short-term wins for political gains, but sustainable progress that puts students first. Empowering youth doesn't just mean giving us diplomas. It means giving us the tools to think, to question, to create, and to lead. And it starts with education system that is just stable and inclusive, no matter who's in power, no matter where we come from. So, let's work toward the future. A future that success isn't bought with privilege or stolen through dishonesty, but a future that every young person, regardless of background, and has a fair chance to grow, learn, and thrive. Ladies and gentlemen, we're not just waiting for the future, we're shaping it right now. The power of making a difference is already in our hand. So let's rise, lead, and become the future that we've been waiting for. I think that's all that I can share today. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.